Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. I wish that I could be like the gay kids, 'cause all the gay kids, they seem to suck dick. No, oh, dude, we're two peas in a pod.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You guys aren't even geared up. Mike, you don't even have your headphones on. You don't have your mic ready. Put the mic next to your lips at least. Touch it. Touch it to your lips. Give it a little. Do one of those. It says it. He's an R. A heart. Well, no, we won't do that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All the cool kids. Yeah.
I've been listening to that song all morning.
It's all the cool. Is that why you're singing it?
Yeah.
Because all the cool kids, they like to fit in.
Yeah.
Damn, look at you with your little Punisher. That's like the fucking thing you buried next to the oak tree.
Yeah.
Like your little time capsule
You go
shit
down to the oak tree,
Yeah,
Danny.
yeah.
What was it, Andy? You go
Andy,
to the
yeah.
oak tree. You go down some cobblestones under a tree, and you remove it. You'll find my
Old-
Frank Castle Punisher.
Old pack of zigzags.
A bag of zigzags in there to get you real high.
Questionable powdered substance.
You'll figure out that you wasted your whole time coming here, Andy.
You should have just met me in Mexico.
Yeah. All that butt stuff we did in jail was not for naught. It made me feel good. And now you've interrupting the pod.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Yes.
Rolling. I need a little
Sit over there and
more
quiet.
substance.
Oh, could you grab my backpack then, por favor? Or
This looks
Sally,
sexy,
do you got a little butt on you before?
Of course.
I got it. Never mind.
This is how everyone wants the podcast to start. Anyways,
Obviously.
they want everyone fumbling around.
Yeah, a lot of ASMR,
A lot of stuff on, and gay jokes, of course. I think it's perfect. I think it's a perfect storm.
Dude, I'm gonna
expect.
need some help finding this. Unless you just got some. Do you have anything in your Frank Castle thing?
Yes.
All right. You're gonna make me rifle through my bag.
Frankie Castles.
Oh, it's already grounded, dude. You could
That's
have used
all
the
the-
grinder the whole time.
It wasn't grounded, fella. Okay, that's okay.
Anyway, what's up,
Oh,
guys?
is that we're going?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool,
Everything's
cool,
going.
Cool.
Now,
cool,
I'm
cool,
sure it
cool,
is,
cool,
but now you have me thinking it's not, and I know
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, okay.
But
But I'm making you second guess yourself.
Every time
Do you do that when you leave the house? Do you
Yeah.
ever? You do a second guessing? Is that a stoner
Sometimes.
thing or is that just
Definitely.
like
You know what it is?
mild
If
OCD?
I haven't checked, I'll be riding my bike or like on the subway and I'll be like, fuck, I didn't check my bag. And then next thing I know, I left my weed at home and the whole day's ruined.
What's is that the number one thing? Is you leaving your weed? Mine's
No,
more like
you know-
leaving the stove on, or like leaving weed burning like in an ashtray while I'm leaving is like
Yeah.
a pretty big thing.
Yeah, I don't do that too much. But my thing is like, I guess out here, it's like if I left my weed, I can just go get it at a bodega. But
It's
I don't
true.
trust those.
Couldn't be the worst weed though.
It could be, dude. They have straight up.
No, they
like,
could get really good weed though. Is what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're fucking.
Some
It's
of those
straight
Mylar
up.
packs,
They
dude.
shaved their cat, and that's in the bodega.
And that's all the crystals. It's all the
Yeah.
cat dandruff.
The piss,
Is all
the cat piss. It's the.
That was the
cat-
first big pack of weed that I ever like saw in my life. Was a bunch of cat piss on a table, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the most weed I'd seen at the time.
At
it
the
was
time.
it was all cat piss, and the room just smelled like shit. Well, piss.
Most girls I date, I'll just show them my bag of weed, and they'll be like, "That's the biggest bag of weed I've ever seen." And I'm
You
like,
go,
"This is
"Damn,
like fucking."
This is too easy.
Yeah.
You go, well, this is actually 100 pounds, so I'm a pretty big. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Blow.
I'm him in the
Yeah,
beginning. That movie, really just depressing. Not
Well, only the second half of it.
yeah, Not
The first half is live.
yeah, and then
And
everything
contrived.
goes to that scene where his wife just is like, he's got drugs in the car. I'm like, you fucking
when she's
bitch.
trying to fuck him while he's driving, and
The
you're like,
worst.
dude, I really appreciate the sentiment, but stop trying to ride my dick while I'm driving the car. We got a lot of drugs in the car.
No, she was the worst, dude.
Yeah,
Like
but-
what Jadakiss say, life's a bitch like the mother from Blow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did say that. He fucking did, and that's law.
yeah, that's
Pretty
a lot.
sure that's law if he says that. So
This girl I know, she does stand up whenever, I don't know, but she does a joke about Jadakiss and she doesn't do his laugh right, and it
irks you?
infuriates,
It
dude.
irks you?
It
It's not a
infuriates
laugh,
me
it's a
because she
throat
goes
joke.
like, and I'm like, it's a fucking. You
Sounds
gotta.
like a parakeet.
She does. She does. She's like, Polly want a cracker. Polly wants your mom's sweet ass. That's not even how he sounds.
Yeah,
My
you
voice
sound
is
like You
shot.
sound like Towley. Oh, you got
voice
your
is shot.
from that laser.
The laser. My eyes are shot from the laser. My voice from hatchet throwing and getting people hyped.
What do you mean?
I'm a hatchet throwing
Yeah,
instructor.
Yeah, I got that part. Or unless you were just throwing hatchets for fun and getting people
Getting
hyped, like in random places.
No,
How do you
when-
teach him? By throwing your head at that?
You wanted to say.
Yeah.
That's just anti-Semitic.
What?
Not
Who
really.
said
It's
anything
not,
about
but
that?
it is.
It's anti-Selly's nose.
You say it, yeah. I'm gonna say I'm Jewish.
Or it's pro, because I didn't say anything
True,
bad.
yeah.
It's anti-aesthetic. It's
I just,
anti-aesthetic.
I'm like, guys, be like me. Ready?
Yeah.
I just run at the
You
target.
do 3 somersaults and stick your head in a fucking bullseye. You look like one of those gym, like a competitive cheerleader that does like the back handsprings and shit, and you just stick the landing right in that shit.
Everyone goes wild. Yeah.
Have you ever seen
It's
that?
like the-
thing where you run and you land on the Velcro?
Yeah, the
wall?
Velcro. Yeah, off the
wall?
trampoline.
Yeah.
Like a fly.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I would love that.
The yeah. So for hatchet
like-
throwing, you
The one I
gotta
stole from you.
lead the group, and if they get like bullseye, you gotta be like, bullseye, get that shit, Emily, get that shit. And then
You
little
fucking-
Emily's
like she just power clean fucking
they-
450.
yeah, really.
And you got to be the whole football team in the locker room, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, dude.
bumping System of a Down. Is that what kind of music do you listen to when you're throwing hatchets?
You know,
Frank?
it was a
Frank
lot of
Sinatra?
like, yeah, baby, my hatchet,
From the
it
way
goes
you
into
look.
your heart, 'cause you're an Indian girl.
That sounds like
That's from the soundtrack of
You're
Peter
a
Pan.
tomahawk.
That's the Peter Pan soundtrack you're talking
A
about.
tomahawk, what is it? A tootsie. It would be something like that.
Something
You know what I
like
mean?
that. Tomahawk Toots.
Tomahawk
That's
toots.
That's rough. I feel like I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, and he
got
has
an
like a
ashtray?
girl with a headdress come on, who's just a
Okay.
white girl. She's just in a headdress.
Is that
Oh,
your
we got
ashtray?
one down here.
Oh, sorry. Sick.
Oh shit. That's because
I've
Been doing
You
squats.
saw Selly. What happened was Selly wiggled his big toe a little too hard in the fucking.
Yeah, he's like SpongeBob when he's driving. That big toe comes out the
big
shoe.
toe.
Oh, guys, welcome to SFNs. Fucking here this lovely Sunday morning with the boys from. I mean, I guess half of the Shedcast is on right now, and the other half is off camera and doing Jew stuff in
Yeah.
Connecticut. Well,
So the other half's off camera.
I didn't have to add that other part. Shout out Bernstein. Guys, Sid Floyd, Mike Nice are back on the pod.
That's right.
First time on video.
Oh yeah.
That's
You guys
right.
have done the pod, I think, like 3 or 4 times. Audio.
Yeah.
Handful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
was when Mikey was wearing the mask with the nose,
Schnoz,
the
glasses.
eyes,
Yeah.
with the dad from American Pie.
To look like B, more like B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's it's you mixed with the dad from American Pie.
Eugene
It's-
Levy?
It's
Oh, right,
Eugene.
right.
It's Eugene Selly.
The glasses.
And he goes, son, what are you doing with that pie?
Come on, let's go throw a hatchet.
Throwing hatchets at the Indian girls.
He goes, now, son, I understand.
you have
You're
catch.
coming to age of.
You're
Like,
throwing baseballs with your son. Here they're throwing hatchets. At One day you're gonna use this.
well, it's that father-son bonding moment he never had with his dad.
Me?
Yeah,
That's the one I had. Look at
Did you?
these Hispanics having fun back
so
there.
they're hatchet throwing. They got a pinata of your face, and they're fucking throwing it at the wall.
It's a big hatchet community.
Well, I do hear that hatchet throwing is pretty popular. So what do you do? My bad. You get everyone hyped though.
Yeah,
You like the-
I
you like
just
the
I give them
MC?
the rules,
Yeah.
and then I stand with them to
Wait,
make
what
sure
are-
they don't
What are
like
the rules?
Like, you know, two people in the cage at the same time, no food or drinks in the cage.
Facing each other.
No, if you throw your hatchet,
Duels only.
Yeah. They 13 steps and turn around. Yeah.
don't go get your hatchets until both of them have been thrown already.
That's like shooting range rules.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. And then that's pretty much it. And then if they score, you announce their scores. But if they get a bullseye, you ring the bell and you're like, get that shit! Let's fucking go!
How old do you
Get
have
them
to be
hyped.
how old do you have to be to hatchet throw?
Technically, you can be any age, but if you're with if you're parents, you have to be with the kid, with them.
If you're a parent, you have to bring your kid to hatchet throw, you said?
No.
That's insane. Yo.
Yeah, that's kind of what you said.
You have to.
Yeah,
bring
you
your
did
kid.
say that.
How many
Are you a
times?
parent? No. You look like a parent.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring your kid back?
Get your kid out of that hot car and bring him in here. Fucking throw the hatchet around.
Throw the hatchet.
How-
And you have to throw it at the
How
kid.
many times are you yelling at people for breaking the rules?
Oh, not really ever. Actually,
No?
they're pretty. People
People are
aren't
pretty good with it?
Yeah, because one guy he threw his hatchet and then just went, and his girlfriend didn't throw it yet, and I was like, yo,
Thankfully.
chill, chill. And that was the only time.
And she wanted to. She was like,
she
goes,
sure-
this is my chance.
She went like, her eyes lit up
Yeah,
when she
this
saw
is my
me.
moment.
She was excited.
It was like the fucking slow pitch from Rookie of the Year. And she's just like, oh, I'm about to nail this dude in the back. Oops.
Laying them back.
Dude, by the way,
That's a better
Sever
excuse
his
than fucking
spine.
getting lost at a scuba trip.
I'm now super convinced I could fuck people up with Like, if someone came in and I had like 4 hatchets, you're fucking done, bro. I'll fuck you up.
You got him like a quill of them.
I could do it,
Just-
bro.
you got a
I would
utility
whip 'em.
belt?
Just fucking double them up.
Dude, like
And get little ones, little tiny ones,
exactly.
too.
John Wick 3 scene, it'd be like that. It'd be like me
sick.
versus all those Asians.
Yeah. And the
Dude,
Russians.
just fucking.
Well, yeah, sure.
Well, technically Russians are also Asian, so yeah.
I go strictly by the skin tone.
John Wick.
John Wick, same side.
5. John Wick
Russians,
5.
same side. Asians, no, I'm just kidding. Jesus.
How busy is your hatchet spot?
It was moderate yesterday, they said, but it could get pretty busy, they said.
Moderate's like
It's
a-
fun, though. I'm having fun.
All right, cool, man. Yo, my boy, our dude who plays guitar with us, fucking shout out to Jimmy Butts, Night of Guitar. He,
Oh, yeah. Cool dude.
He throws mad. Oh yeah, you met him at the
Yes.
Chet show, dude. He has been a hatchet thrower for however long I've been.
Before it was in
Before it was
fucking bars.
Way before it was in
hatcheteer?
bars. Yo, in the trunk of his, like in the bed of his truck, he'd have several hatchets, and those were like the
Jesus
shitty
Christ.
ones. Those were the shitty ones that he would like use for like chopping wood, lumberjack shit. But then he had one like like kind of under the seat type deal. And that was like
Yeah.
his legit one. But
Imagine-
but he was like the first dude that I met, and he was just like, yo, I could, yep.
Dude, imagine him telling you, yo, I'm going to pop the trunk on your ass. And he does. He just pulls hatchets out.
I mean, yo,
And he does what Sally's talking about, and he's got one in between all of his fingers, and he's like, Fing.
dude, when I got arrested, they found a butcher
Hatchet?
knife. Yeah, I had a butcher knife in my driver door,
Yeah, of course.
because I told them
You
it
were
was
a
for
chef.
something else.
You were a chef.
Yeah,
I'm a
I was
line
a
cook.
chef, and it was for that other thing, but you
Yeah.
know,
It was for chopping Dutchies up.
yeah, it actually did come in handy for that at
You were
times, but
sliding Percocets down it.
yeah. The good old days. Just let your eyes roll in the back of your head. Next thing you know, it's been 8 hours.
Chasing that blue snail trail.
Now I can't take perks. I get constipated, and I know just because I took them.
and we know that you have your issues. That's why you fucking blew. That's why you destroyed the bathroom at the gig, the Libertarian gig in New Hampshire.
Maybe he should take a
fucking
Percocet before shows.
Meta,
Then you
yeah,
won't
Meta
shit.
Mussolini over here. Shit.
Dude.
Let him take Percocets.
Dude, that's still one of the funniest
You should get
things.
prescribed 2 Urkies before every comedy show so that you just
don't shit for 3 days.
ruin the bathroom.
I can't. That's
He does
still
a long
funny.
weekend. He's like, yo, we're going on the road. And it's like, all right,
Goes to
plug
the
that man
doctor.
up.
Funniest
Like a
thing-
fucking bear.
Lit birdseed too. I don't think it's in his memory because if you bring it up, he goes up a full octave. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, you shit in the." He'll like get, he'll like get loud
He did
about
that
it.
when you fucked up the shit at the pie spot the other night, too, which was
What
hilarious.
did you
Yeah.
get at the pie spot?
we
Well,
we
I
went
was
in-
there.
Yo,
But
he
what happened?
literally acted like I was a fucking retard.
You were a little bit. You were a little bit. You
No,
were.
I was asking where are the discounted pie slices,
Yep.
and Bernstein was like, "They're right here. They're right here." I'm like, "Yeah, but the discounted ones."
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
was saying,
"Right,
right here."
I'm like, it doesn't label them, Bernstein. They're all in the display thing. And he's like, but it's these. I'm like, all right.
But in his head, he was putting you on, and you were like, where? And he's like, dude, I brought you. It's right here. And you're like, oh, where, Bernstein?
I'm a fucking stoner.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, dude, that was apparent.
Yeah. Shout out Bernstein.
I got the pecan pie that night.
Yeah, I didn't get any pie that night.
I got the fucking
The apple.
but it was
And multiple.
it was a level up.
Yeah.
It was a apple. I think it was.
It wasn't the sour
It was like
cream one,
apple
right?
crisp.
Oh,
It was.
crisp
It wasn't.
it?
Yeah, it
Had
wasn't
crisp-
just
had
apple pie. It
crisper
was
in
like
it.
an apple crumble pie. That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
was.
yes,
And it was like in a
yes.
shell
Yes,
of
yeah.
like a croissant. It was like a croissant cover.
Yeah, maybe it was like a strudel pie, something like
was
mix.
something.
No,
don't
I
know,
think it was a
crazy.
crumble. I think it was a crumble
It was.
pie.
It was
It
different.
had like that crumb cake top over the pie of it, I think, if I remember correctly.
It had essentially like a glazed shell over it.
Yeah, like you.
Word.
Nice. Yeah. Some
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Like you after you.
Like a-
leave
like
the
a
bar.
nice-
Like after his
But-
day job.
yeah.
Like a nice
exactly.
Latina chick just squirted over it and they froze it.
Yeah, I was thinking the other
We
way
were just
around
saying you
for
were doing gay
but yeah.
porn, but
But dude,
No.
that sounds cool if it's for us.
Damn.
Boop, boop, boop,
I
boop.
gotta do.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It happens.
But yeah, dude, that was almost as good as you eating that fucking donut out of the garbage after Bernstein.
That's
delivered
it. I didn't do it.
He did.
And
Right?
It did disappear from where I left it.
What? Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it. Let's not bring it up.
That's hilarious. How do you
have
not
a-
bring it up? Someone ate a garbage donut.
Yeah. Someone out there, you've eaten a garbage donut and you're garbage, and it might have been somewhere.
Someone off camera.
Someone off camera might have eaten it.
That's hilarious.
But that's what happens when you eat my mozzarella
yo,
stick.
dude, yo,
Rolling the dice.
Dude, he fucking laid it out nicely on the plate.
No, it wasn't that. I didn't do that.
put powdered sugar on top of it.
Nobody touched this donut.
Wink, wink. Yo, my father.
I'm just gonna leave it here. If someone happens to come home drunk and eat my food, it's not.
So be it.
So be it. This time.
Yeah, can't control the universe. You know what I mean? You just gotta let it play out. No, my father. He was,
Forgot about that literally until you brought it up and realized that's just what happened.
I'm so glad because I never got the update on that.
well, we
There it
now
is.
know.
Yeah. That's what
Somebody
we
did
shamed him
something.
out of eating it, which was our job because
No, I
as
shamed
friends.
him into
No,
eating
okay,
it. I
in
shamed
my
him
defense.
into eating it first, and then once he did it and he took it out of the garbage, then I shamed
wasn't-
him
all
into
right,
not
the
eating
donut.
it because I was like, "You're gross."
We
dude.
were at
You're
Donut Pub.
disgusting."
We were at Donut Pub. No, we have to tell what happened first.
Bernstein goes to Jesus Christmas, dude. Put your toes away, dog. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God, yo, this dude with the toes.
Whew, that's my ash
That
on
was
my
like-
carpet.
That was like 4 on the Richter scale.
Anyway, I'm keeping him down now.
Bernstein's living in your living
No, it
in your
made me
head
laugh
rent-free
because I
right now.
remembered how
You're
much of a
flipping
dick he
tables
is.
right now, dude. Yeah, no, we were in the donut bar, which that place was fucking awesome.
Donut Pub.
Donut Pub, very awesome.
Manhattan.
It's English
Very
themed.
awesome. Yeah. And Bernstein.
Oh, you want hold on. Oh, you want a donut, fam?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh, sorry, fam. You're not my donut fam. Then you can't
It's
do
a
that. fam.
it's a donut, isn't it?
You want a donut? You get me? Going to get the donuts? You get me?
Oi.
Oi!
Oi.
Give me one of them sprinkled fancy puff donuts. You know what I mean?
You cunt.
You cunt. Give me one of them cunt donuts.
Don't be a daft cunt. Get me one of the crazy ones. I said a cruller.
This one's a cruller.
A cruller.
Get a Scouser donut.
I don't know, man. That sounded like the most
Got one of them
bad
crumpet
evil.
donuts, love. Got one of them over here at the pub in the donut pub. This is Manhattan, sir. Oi! I asked about the donuts, not some cheeky from some slag.
Long live the queen.
Long live the queen. She's been dead. Oi!
Hey, don't. Oh,
Hey,
he doesn't know.
I got some bad news for you.
Because he's been in Manhattan.
He's dead?
Fucking harassing
Oh my
people
God.
at the donut pub. It's like, yo, I got news for you.
that means
That
she's
means
dead.
she's dead.
Oh man.
I hate my brain.
and they made they made the fucking murderers the king and queen, the ones who killed Diana, dude. Fucking crazy.
Okay.
Yo, seatbelt mafia. Anywho,
Buckle in.
anywho.
Shed, throw me that big water bottle.
Buckle in, bud.
Oh, dude, don't talk to the guy off camera, dude.
Whoa. Broke the third
Jesus
wall.
Christ, broken the fourth wall.
24th wall.
Dude, but
Seventh wall
my
is broken.
to follow up on that.
Yes.
We were in the donut shop, and remind me after this to tell you the story about my father at his old job, because it has to do with you leaving the donut.
I got it.
But we're at the donut shop, and Bernstein gets a donut from my brother, who says 4 times that he doesn't want a donut because he already ate and he doesn't want a donut.
How do you know? How could you not want a donut?
And Bernstein goes, no, you want it. And
Yeah.
and my brother goes, no, I don't. I appreciate you. You're a great friend. I don't want it. And he goes, no, trust me. You want it. And he goes, I don't think you understand the power of saying no. Actually, was what my brother said. He goes, it's literally, I'm telling you.
He
I
reads.
Don't.
His brother reads.
He reads. And he was wearing his glasses that day. So he was like, yo, fucking. I said.
Yeah, your brother honestly looks like you if he just.
He was a
If
little
you
bit
read.
smarter.
Yeah, just like was like, I'm gonna go the other way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a little less weed and go this way.
Yeah, but it's crazy because he smokes more weed than me. And
Really?
he's just a cooler and smarter person. It's just- and
He
the
looks like
glasses-
your lawyer.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like your rapper
He
lawyer.
kind of is, essentially.
No, it was you were the first one.
Yeah.
And then they were like, all right, we almost had it.
We
And then
did
the
fuck up a
the
little bit
second
with this one. He's like,
we
yo,
got it.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened. Well, he just watched me just do life dirty, and he was
He's
like,
younger than you.
everybody says that. Everyone thinks he's older than me, but yeah, he's almost 4 years younger than me.
Distinguished.
But yeah, everybody's like, or he at least got to see me just ruin life. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna avoid that
Yeah.
for the most part. Smart fella. Okay. But yo, so Bernstein's like, here's a donut, and he's like, I don't want one. Well, he's like, everyone's eating donuts. Of course you want a donut. He goes, I don't want a donut.
Everyone's
Bernstein.
doing it.
Let me get him the chocolate dip donut.
Yeah.
He can't say no to
Dude, he did, and he did. He goes, but I'm going to get you the chocolate dipped glazed donut. And he goes, that's cool, bro. And so then Bernstein gets it for him, doesn't want it. Bernstein won't eat it. So he goes,
It's in a bag.
It's in a bag. I will give you that. I'll give you that. I wanted to say that without it, so it was funnier. It was in a bag to start with. And Bernstein goes, does anybody want this donut? And Selly goes, I'll take it. And Bernstein turns, looks right past Selly, and fucking Kobe's that shit into the garbage can from like 4 seats down the bar, and just sinks it into the garbage. And it sits.
He underhanded
Oh
it
yeah,
too.
he cornholed it.
Surprisingly, not too bad at basketball. Bernstein.
Bernstein
You must have
is
played
all right.
in a JCC league.
Well, it takes a lot of balance to keep the yarmulke on while you're doing spin moves and shit, you know?
Gotta get
I think
that.
I stole that from an old Yes Offense.
Yes,
bit.
they do put out if you,
I did steal that from
they
an
do
old
do
Yes
that.
Offense. That was an episode with Mike Massaro.
and yeah, JT Moore.
Facts.
Yes, one of the first video ones. Anyway,
Yeah, look at that.
yeah. So
So
he's balling out of control.
He fucking balls out on everybody in the donut pub. After Silly goes, I'll take it. Bernstein goes, I'll take it. He goes, over here. Going once, going twice. And Bernstein just goes, trash. So then, I guess, and I think Mikey just hopped in here too, and we just made Sally feel like shit for not eating.
No, I
it.
got there after it was in the book. After you
It was
guys
in the garbage.
book bag. Already.
But
No, I never saw it in the garbage.
Oh, really?
I got there
you
late.
after?
Yeah, I got there
so,
late.
So it's in here, right? And I'm like, Sally, dude, you're not gonna eat that? He goes, well, he threw it in the garbage, and it lands on top. There's shit sitting in the garbage, so it's like sitting like a fucking maraschino cherry.
it's one of those like circular
Yeah.
whole garbage
Yeah.
in like a fast food joint, and it's like caught on the rim too.
Yes, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, but sort of not really. So, so the donut's sitting there in a bag, and I go, Sally, you're really gonna waste food? I was like, yo, like, you want that donut? Eat that donut, dude. I was like, don't let Bernstein ruin that for you. He goes, nah, I can't, dude. People are gonna say. I was like, dude, don't. Who cares what people say? And some random bystander, kid you not, sitting next to us, he goes, I grabbed that donut. And I was like, yo, and I looked at him, I looked at Sally, and I go, you were him, dude. I go, I grabbed that donut too. And so Sally obviously caves to peer pressure. Like, and fucking, you know.
Oh, what a
Whatever.
Forgets everything he learned in the DARE program and fucking
I
grabs
actually
some
was taken
donut
out of the DARE
garbage.
program by my father. He was like, "You're not doing this."
This is
Why?
stupid.
He was like,
'Cause-
you should do drugs.
Open your mind up a little
Or he
bit,
goes,
kid.
dude, they didn't even double dog dare you. You shouldn't you don't have to be here. They didn't say black magic. They didn't say double dog. You don't even have to say in this classroom.
Yeah,
We know
I didn't do that shit.
Why though? For real?
He didn't. He didn't like what they taught.
Soberness?
No, they teach like
Yeah, your dad's a goat.
Yes. They don't teach soberness. They teach that, but they also teach you to like snitch on like people in your life. Like if you know anyone who's selling drugs, you should
and
like
your
call
dad
the
was
cops
like,
on
I
that.
can't have my son snitch on me.
Oh, so you're saying it's a CIA program?
Yeah,
of
it's a
course.
psyop.
It's definitely a psyop.
It's
the same
a
as
psyop.
Facebook. It's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
the early
That's one
Facebook.
of the many reasons he gave me, but yeah.
Yeah,
Dare is the
Dare
early
program's
Facebook.
Facebook essentially.
Because you get everyone to sign up. You know where they all live. You know who the drug dealers are.
And And then you fill out little workbooks.
Yeah, the kids
You're
are
like,
just
yo,
like,
where's he live? And
My,
they're like, the
my-
house next
my
to the
uncle
KFC.
my uncle has big rims on his Cadillac. And then they're like, oh, put a check on that guy.
He goes, someone check his taxes.
Yeah, man. What's your dad's story about donuts?
Oh, we didn't even get to the good part. So fucking,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not about donuts, dude. You grab it out of you cave to peer pressure and grab it out of the fucking garbage and put it in your backpack.
I am a scumbag.
And then me and Mikey, when Mikey showed up, continued to, or started to from there on in, just guilt trip you for having a garbage donut.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, dude, what a piece of shit.
Because
This
you're like,
guy
yo,
is.
where's that donut? And he's like, in my book bag. And you're like, Mikey, yo, that donut was in the garbage. I was like, what?
It wasn't in
This
garbage.
It wasn't the garbage.
It was on
It
the
wasn't
top,
the garbage.
on the rim,
It was
hanging into the garbage.
did one of those, like, remember those old meatball commercials where the meatball rolls from the store
Oh,
all the way
yeah.
to the house?
All
It did-
covered in cheese. My poor donut ended up in my book bag.
My poor donut.
I ate it before I went to sleep.
No,
No,
someone
he
else
didn't.
did though.
No, he didn't, apparently.
Dude,
Yeah,
if that was me, I would have ate that donut walking to wherever we were walking to.
kid you not? That's
I would
I
have
really
farted.
would.
I would have farted on and ate it.
But it was
Really
too
good
funny
donuts.
to not make him feel like
I
shit
know, it's
for
so
doing
funny.
it because
Well,
he's a garbage
I'm
person.
just happy it wasn't me.
Yeah, I am, but I rectified it, and that's how I do it.
So you planted it and made someone else
did, yeah.
eat the
I
garbage
didn't plant
donut.
it. I left it somewhere,
Yo, you've been at
and
this
I'm
plant so long?
assuming either someone threw it out or
No, no
they
one
came
throws a
home
donut
drunk
out.
and ate the donut.
No,
one throws a
Bernstein
donut.
does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes, does anyone want this? So he goes, yeah, over here. Yeah, this guy, I'll take it over here.
Look that over shoulder.
He goes,
No look.
It
Eat
was
that, Sally.
It was an
Bitch.
amazing
You
shot.
fucking bitch. Try pretending to be our people.
Yeah, Bernstein goes, you guys remember Keith Van Horn? And fucking
Yo, he's mad. People are asking if Sally's Jewish and not him.
yeah.
They just assume he's not anymore. He's
Well, they're like,
fuck,
everyone's
Sally.
like, yo, Bernstein, you're a hatchet instructor.
no, they look at Bernstein like, Bernstein. That's spelled different, right? There's no way, right?
No, man.
Nah, man. Oh,
Nah, man. He's a Canadian. He's
Anyway.
a Stein.
hey, man.
Yeah.
A German
So what's
Stein.
your dad's story about donuts?
No, it wasn't about donuts. About leaving. Someone used to eat his food
yeah?
at his job when he used to be a postal
no.
worker.
Yeah.
And so he
This
used to
probably
bring,
doesn't end good, though.
It doesn't.
I didn't know his dad.
Yeah, my dad's a fucked up dude, and he just started bringing spoiled food, and he would cover it in stuff so it didn't look like it was bad and shit like that, and he would just leave it in the fridge.
And also, he's a good cook, too, so
Yes.
which is funny. So he probably like cooking up, chefing up some spoiled shit.
Yeah, and he would make it look legit, and people would start taking his spoiled food out of the fridge and getting really sick.
Oh my
at work.
God, that's
and then
awful.
then that's how he caught the people who were stealing his food. Is because this is like way before surveillance. This is like the 80s, you know? So he was like, how am I going to weed these fuckers out? So he sets the trap, and dude, like they fell for it, you know? It was fucking
Got him.
squabble ghouls, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's diabolical.
Yeah.
So good stuff, though.
In my house growing up, I was very weary of the shit in the fridge, you know?
Don't eat stuff. That's
Yeah.
labeled.
He's like, yeah, you know, in Friday when he's like, every time you come to the fridge, he's like, you're eating my food. Like my dad, if I did that, he'd be like, oh yeah, how's that fucking pulled pork?
You're like, oh no.
I'm like, good, I got a date tonight. He goes, that's what's up. That's what's up. You should eat more of
Like,
that.
how's that cauliflower?
Yeah.
Like, you mean the broccoli? Yeah. It was cauliflower.
He goes, this blueberry bagels, great. He goes, yeah, those are blueberries.
yeah. Blueberries, yep. He has some kind of blueberry spray. Like it's,
Yeah.
Oh, this is still good.
It's diabolical, bro. He's like, I don't know, man.
You got it.
Fucking
You
stoned.
got it.
Super
That
villain.
cough fucked me up earlier. Now I'm all congested, and I feel it in my fucking
like-
brain.
Christ,
Dad
dude, this
Tui.
dude, every
That sucks.
nice,
That sucks.
dude. Dad Tui. Everything this dude's been saying today, he's blank. He's like, dude, my eyes, I can't see. And he's like, he's like, dude, I coughed and now I can't breathe out of my nose.
He is Jewish.
He's like, my toes, they keep flipping this table.
Oh man, dude. No, that
Man,
was a
dude.
funny day, the donut thing. The other funny thing about that day, the Whisper Bar. We had to
That
go
was
to
the
Whisper.
wackest
I'm
shit.
hat.
Dude, the luckiest thing for that bar was that Mikey wasn't there. I completely forgot about that until you
We
brought
would have
that
had
up.
to leave. They would have asked us to leave.
So
I'd have been Whisper.
you got to give him the reason. You got to give him the backstory why we're why we're
Again,
in a Whisper bar. Because
fucking
I never even knew that's a
Bernstein.
fucking.
We should have
Blame it on
Bernstein
Bernstein.
the
Yeah. Nah, fuck
Bernstein.
it. It's better to talk shit about him while he's not here.
pod. Fucking
Because
Bernstein.
then he can't defend himself.
I'm doing mics, and I'm like, where are you guys at? and they're like, we're going
Not
to this
me.
bar.
No, it wasn't me though. A different
Well,
Mike.
you and your brother. They're like, we're going to this bar.
I just want to clarify, you were not doing me or my brother.
the mics you were doing were
Or
not
Mike.
me. So
Yeah, the mics you were doing were off camera.
Doing the mics. All the mics that you guys are talking about, we were doing.
okay.
Doing them. And then we ended up, what was the name of the bar? Do you remember this?
Fucking Burp Castle.
Yeah. Burp
Which
Castle.
is the dumbest name for a place that you can't make any noise.
Exactly.
Where the fuck is the
You
Burp?
think this would
I
be
go
the
in and I go,
dopest-
this is a good spot for me.
Yeah.
I fucking.
I thought it was going to be a fun place to hang. Burp Castle is probably burgers, fries. No.
Burp Castle.
Shit that you burp on.
Walk in. It's a fucking bar where there's just monks doing shit on the wall.
Floating.
It's actually
floating and floating.
There's paintings
flying
on the
lotus
wall of like monks partying and like fighting, and it's pretty dope. And you're like, this is cool.
There's like monks grabbing boobies and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, monks aren't supposed to
There's
be
a
wall.
grabbing
dragon
boobies.
fighting these knights. It's fucking dope.
Cool.
And we're
But
all,
you can't talk about it.
No,
That- that's
we
the
can't
thing.
talk about it. That's
so
hilarious.
we're like, oh, this place is
You're like,
cool.
shh, don't
We're
tell
like,
anyone.
wonder why. We're like, this seems like a Bernstein type bar. And then we sit down, and there's this sign above the bar that says like, you can't talk above a whisper in here. And we're like, what the fuck is this?
But we didn't say it in a whisper.
Yeah, we're like,
And the
what?
funniest thing though is Bernstein tells 3 fucking guineas to go to a whisper
Yes.
bar. And Selly is the loudest person that I know. You're the second loudest person I know.
Yeah, that's true.
And fucking, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty loud myself. I don't have a fucking gauge on my volume.
Yeah, I
and
don't
so we're
really
sitting
care.
there, and Selly's keeps saying "wigger," like loud. And the dude's like, and you could tell people in there like, you can't say that. And like Selly, like instead of him getting like, you can't say that because it's a whisper bar, he goes, that's my word. I can say that.
I'm pretty sure
goes,
I
heard- yeah,
can
he goes,
say that.
"I'm
No,
pretty
I
sure."
did.
And he goes-
I said
he
it
goes,
like that.
No,
too.
sir, I'm telling you to shut the fuck up. It's a whisper bar.
He did say that because honestly, if that
He didn't.
dork-
Fuck that dude. He
Yo,
was
if
eating
had
while
said-
he was
yo,
serving people beer.
If a
That was the
dude like
wackest
that
shit.
had said that to me, I would have been like, I'm gonna fucking shout and then I'm gonna leave. And if I see you in the streets, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He's pacing
I'm
back
gonna
and forth.
shout and then I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna kill
I'll
you.
be pacing back and forth on the sidewalk.
here.
No, for real. I would have been like,
Not whispering.
I do not fear you at all.
First
Like,
Amendment.
there's-
First Amendment.
There's like probably a camera in here. If I see you on the streets, run because I will assault you.
Yeah,
And
he
I
goes,
would've left.
you see
I
those
would've left,
monks?
seriously.
You see those fucking monks?
kid was
I'm
a
that
dork.
dragon.
Yeah.
And you're that
Yeah.
girl with her titties out
He was trying.
Come out and see
He was
me, bro.
eating behind the bar
while he was serving drinks.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Pissed me off.
You gotta go
But yet
to
you
the
got
side
rules.
or the back
But you
or
got
something.
rules. But you got rules. Now we got rules.
Yeah.
You're eating. That's against health code. I don't even think you can do that.
Dude, he's got a fucking Britney Spears mic.
yeah, dude.
What the fuck is going on?
We were, but we kept like whispering about like not whispering and then laughing. Be like, we have to whisper in here.
And my brother goes, dude, that sign literally, and I can't see the bar because I'm in the corner. And my brother goes, yo, that sign says if you don't whisper, you have to jerk me off. And I didn't know he was joking. So I was like, yo, this bartender is crazy, dude. I go, one, he's telling us to shut up. Twice. He's like, shush us 2 or 3 times. He's like, shush, dude, he shushed us. He goes, shh. And then he's eating behind the bar. And there's a policy where you have to give him HJs if you talk too loud. I'm like, dude, we're screwed. We got to get out of here. I
It's the
can't do this.
craziest bar in New York
I go,
City.
I didn't mentally prepare myself for any of this. But yo, Bernstein didn't even know it was a whisper bar because he only drank there alone. So he showed up and he goes, I kind of like this quiet ass fucking, because you know him.
It's always quiet no matter how many people are in here.
And he sits on the squeakiest chair when he sits in. And we were like, dude, we looked at him and we go, Bernstein, are you fucking serious? He goes, what? And we go, dude, this is a whisper bar? And he goes, I didn't know that. And like, we're talking normally as this is happening. And the dude, shh. And he sits on the chair and he just goes, and then he goes, and then he looks at us and we're trying so hard not to laugh. And Bernstein's like, dude, kid you not.
Dude, this bar did not like us. There was a
Nah,
couple of
dude.
bag of
How
us
could they like
who
us?
just was sitting there in just
Horror.
repulsion.
They were
like they were
repulsed
like,
to us,
I
yeah.
can't believe these 4 dudes are in here, just having
Dude,
a
the
good
whole
time.
time I would have just been like, oh,
Yeah, dude, you would have been the worst. You would have been the worst.
you know, I can't
You're
talk.
like, this is how I whisper, though. This is how I whisper. Who
Yeah.
are these people to tell me how to whisper?
Yeah, whispering is subjective.
You would have
Whispering is
brought it up to the
subjective.
bartender, be like, what do you consider a whisper?
Oh my god, if I would have devil's avocadoed him.
And dude, if you start
So bad.
devil that in the bar,
Well, you know what whispering.
I could whisper this loud, and technically, I'm still whispering, right?
It should.
And then you start doing you pop up behind him, you go, hey, yo, let me whisper in your ear.
The whispering wig.
Something that you don't want. He starts yin-yanging. Me and Mikey start yin-yang twinning the part.
It's fucking.
Oh, dude.
Behind him.
He's like, yo, what you dipping with that bread? He goes, yo, what's that? What is that?
What's your fries? Did you eat? Did you brush your teeth?
What is that? Is that the lobster mac and cheese?
What a joke, kid. Hey, that girl across the bar's got some big ass titties. I'm not a big cheese fan, but I still like the artichoke.
Listen here, I don't really like the cheese. Yo, what size those go candies? Are those fucking double D's?
Hey, your hairline's really receding. I'm just being mean to him.
Yeah, he goes, yo, your hairline stinks. Because now you're remembering what he looks like, and you're like, your hairline stinks. You look like one of the fucking hobbits from Lord of the Rings that didn't get to go on the trip.
Yeah,
that's the one. You look like the one with his feet out.
Like, I don't want to leave the village. I'm happy here.
And then when it's time to go, they're like, yo, actually, you are going to stay here. He's like, what?
Yeah, he goes, you're kind of a
buzzkill, buddy.
Douchebag.
He goes, you keep shushing us.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, though, they should have been more quiet when they were going through Mordor. Realistically,
They needed him.
He really probably would have been helpful, but then he just became a bartender.
Yeah,
at
he
the
fucking pissed off.
Yeah, and then he's fucking dude, and he was like, "Yeah, this is the." He kept correcting me because he goes, "This is the oldest beer in the world." No, this beer is from the oldest.
The Middle
oldest
Earth.
brewery. That's what it was from. It was from. He goes, Gandalf the Grey brought this here to the Lower East Side. When the 9 rings were originally formed.
There was a portal over right by the bridge, but it's closed now.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
They don't know how to turn it back on.
Ever since
He goes, the elves, the dwarves, and man.
ever since the age of Boromir.
Yeah, Boromir. Yo, and he was kind of talking like that, and he was like, "Yo, this is." So I think it was the oldest brewery, right? And
in America, yeah.
No,
In the world?
in the world,
Oh.
it's imported. Their oldest brewery in America is Yingling.
For America, yeah.
But
That's a good beer.
it's all right. It's all right.
Off the tap.
Yeah, not bad. Off a tap, not bad. But he was like, yo, this is the old, and I kept saying this. Oh, dude, Bernstein's like, what do you drink? And I go, the oldest beer, and he goes, oldest brewery. And I go, and I'm like, shh. And then fucking Bernstein is like, what's the name of it? I go, I don't know, but it's like the oldest beer in the world. He goes, oh, oldest brewery. And I go, dude, why don't you finish your fucking sandwich?
Yeah. He's a bastard, dude. I don't miss him.
No, I'll never go back there.
He just
again.
kept.
Again.
He just kept. Here, look at it, dude. Here, look at it.
Dude, it's like we're on a cruise ship and we're hitting like fucking icebergs and shit. Holy fuck.
First podcast on a cruise.
Oh, because you don't usually. All right, I'm
What?
going to kill myself.
Oh, don't do that, dude. First the lasers, now the
Gonna
fucking...
break the table, take the glass.
Cut your wrist.
You know
Why
what
are you
it
gonna
was,
kill
though?
yourself? Because of the Titanic.
It was just my nose.
Oh, over the... Yeah, it's like, yo, only this much is showing out of the ocean, but really
He's like
the
Godzilla.
iceberg is selling
Comes out like Godzilla.
with his toes wiggling at the bottom.
That's why no one
Have
survived.
you guys seen
God
the movie
Selly.
of The Departed? Just
Yeah,
bash
it's
the
just
shit.
it's your nose sticking out, and then like the little froth of your hair, like a mile away, is like a tidal wave,
Yeah,
and it just looks like a tsunami that's sitting still.
I did it. Dude.
That's dope though, because yo, all the surfers would love to rock your.
You-
They would ride that tube right in your fucking hairline, dog. Right there. You got great hair, so I'm shitting on you, but
But they'd always be right outside.
I got the
shark-
worst. I got the worst hair on the podcast.
Always right outside shark
one or two.
territory.
Yeah, well, shark territory.
They're always right on the. Stay, go any deeper. The shark.
I'm gonna
Shark
pluck 'em
territory.
as they come,
and that's
too.
like your head lice.
They're coming. There's like 3 in there. I gotta pluck them.
What in your butt?
What?
What?
Stress.
Said you got 3 coming in there. Bada boo, bada bee, bada boo, bada bang. And I got news for you.
These blacks.
Not what I meant.
That was unexpected.
That was called for.
That button's responsible.
We said we
so
wouldn't.
many people pressing it and being like, fuck, I didn't.
Shit. There goes my career. We said we wouldn't let Silly bring up The Sopranos too. So fuck.
I'll always do it.
No, you won't.
I was gonna bring it up earlier, but I was like, nah.
Not on this
Nah,
podcast.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, dude. Sally says, "Oh man, dude."
If you guys lived with someone for a long time, and then they just like you lived with someone for a long time, roommates, had a good roommate relationship. And you moved out, and you somehow found out that randomly when they were living with you, they were coming in your room while you were sleeping and sucking your dick.
A girl or guy?
An ugly girl.
It sounded like he just found this out this morning because he got so. He's like, I don't know if I should say this. Does it matter?
In that case, it's a guy.
You sounded like you just
Like
fucking
the fucking-
you sounded like you just clammed your pants. Like
It just doesn't matter. It's like someone you just did. We're like, what the fuck?
But if it was a girl, it'd be kind of like that's wild.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be?
But how do you not wake
I feel like I would have woke up.
How do you not wake
No,
up?
but you never.
No,
Because you're
she's-
scared. You wake. You go like
Never
this. You go,
woke up.
oh my god, fuck,
You
fuck.
never
fuck.
woke up.
You never.
You never
Yeah,
woke
no,
up.
you
You
woke
had
up.
no idea.
You woke up.
No, that's the thing. You found
So
out.
she never.
through,
So
like-
she never did it to completion. Then
It's a hypothetical.
Yeah, they
she just
yeah,
blue
of course
balls you
not.
in the middle of the night. I'd almost be a little bit weird about that. But she's just edging me
It's
for
too
life.
impossible.
But they never brought it up. You like found out.
Well, it's a
through,
weird thing
like,
to bring up if you do
surveillance
it.
or
you
something.
think you could do it and not
Counter
wake up?
surveillance.
You think that could go? Do you think that could go all the way through and not wake up like a wet dream?
Oh,
Definitely not. But
if you were drunk
for
though,
this case,
if you were
yeah.
drunk, because you could like
Yeah,
piss
let's
yourself.
say you're
out.
drunk. You're an alcoholic.
wasted easily. That guy.
Oh yeah, you every time you come home wasted,
just
she's
sucks-
just
Oh.
like she's just
That
like
would be sick.
all right.
Why wouldn't that be sick?
no,
That's
but
kind of
like,
lit.
I
But you never knew.
I knew somebody that was
If
kind
you
of
never
like that,
knew,
And you
like,
had a
they just
girl,
did it.
and you had a girl.
Never acted it like
if you had
they
a-
did it at all.
What if you
They
had a
just-
girlfriend and
That-
you didn't
sure.
know? So then is that cheating? Did you do anything wrong?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because
Yeah,
if
well,
you
you
never
did-
know, it's kind of like you always wake up with lipstick on your dick. You're like, how the fuck did that
it
get
could be
there?
He just
Yeah.
thinks it's blood. He's like,
What
dude,
the fuck is wrong with my
What-
dick?
What if it was a guy now too?
with lipstick?
okay.
What's the difference? If it's got
Do you
lipstick,
go kill him, or do you like, what the hell, man?
Dude,
you call him up like,
wanna
hey, man.
I don't want to sound homophobic.
homophobia at its finest, right
Well, he did.
there.
It's
I mean, do you
crazy.
kill him or do you just
Well, he
torture him?
technically raped
Or do you
you.
just torture him?
It's your rapist.
True.
At
True.
that point.
He
though.
is.
So,
He is.
I'm not homophobic.
Yeah, but there's
it's
laws and you
No,
gotta
you're
go through.
rapophobic.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think most people are.
Yeah, that's a reasonable. That's not
That's a
even
reasonable
that's not
fear.
an illogical fear. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a phobia. It's just
Like
like
Reasonable.
no,
I
I'm
think
not.
that's just called fear.
I think you could just call
Cape
it.
fear.
You call the closest hitman in Craigslist and have them do it.
Yeah, dude.
Like
obviously.
Ghostbusters.
You look for wet work.
Ghostbusters.
You look for
Hitman
wet
comes
work.
up as like one caveat. You have to rape them, and they're like, that's gonna be that's an extra.
Oh,
$50.
What if he did just huff and was like, that's an
Yo,
extra?
what if we made a Ghostbusters version? Because that's kind of like a ghost. You never
What?
know what happens. He comes in, he sneaks in,
Oh, like Anna Nicole
and
Smith.
you're like, yo, I gotta bust this ghost, dude.
Let's not get into that business at
okay,
all.
so he's
no,
a-
we're just killing busters.
Oh, killing
We're-
busters.
We're the
busting
busters.
ghosts. We're just busting
busting
ghosts.
ghosts.
You're hiring people to go
To be the ghost? No, no,
Sticks
no, no, no. They're the ghosts, and we're busting.
No, that's a
them.
good business too. Actually, now that we're thinking about it.
Your brain is.
How do we?
back.
What demographic are we reaching for? I'm thinking we start an LLC in Delaware, so we said pay less taxes, and we could run our hub here out of Brooklyn because I feel like we could get away with a lot of clientele.
Joe, definitely. Joe, definitely. There's definitely a lot of.
I know a few comics. I know a few comics.
How would you get paid to do?
You don't get paid. It's charity
So-
work.
It doesn't.
It's charity
make
work.
any fucking sense.
Because then we bust them,
No.
and we get paid for the bust.
Bust
Yes.
them for real.
Yeah, they get.
but it's fake because we
We
send them
bust
out
the
anyway.
ghosts. Yeah.
We're sending
That's
the ghosts
how
out.
we send the ghosts out. It's like we let dogs loose and then we get paid to grab the
Yeah,
dogs.
exactly. There's a dog loose in the neighborhood. All right, pay
Right,
us.
call
to
the
come
dog
get it.
catcher.
Yeah, and you got to pay us. Yeah.
It's us. Because realistically, you would never find out if your roommate did that, unless, like you said, somehow some surveillance, and it's
Because
just
then-
us in a flower van, and we pull up and we're like, "Guess what, dude? Your friend's been sucking your dick for years." And you're like, "What?" You're just on your way home from work. You're like,
Oh, we don't even have to have an actual ghost.
"No,
we just make the ghost.
Yeah.
This is how we get politicians.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
how people got.
yes, oh my god,
plant
this is how we
ghosts.
blackmail. We plant
By the
ghosts."
way, and it was a kid, and you're like, no.
So I'm Dan Aykroyd.
Too far? All right, whatever.
Oh, I'm definitely.
Bill
I'm
Murray.
definitely.
No, that's not bad.
I'm the black guy. I'm the black guy.
The black guy.
No, I would clearly be Egon.
Yeah, nailed it.
I look exactly like
was funny
Egon
when you did
that.
with
Nailed it,
glasses
nailed it.
and shaved.
I've never seen you shaved,
Really? Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
never met.
but I'm
I was
assuming.
getting
Yeah, we never
pussed
met.
Then that's right.
And it was just sliding off your face because you were so
No,
aerodynamic.
I meant you.
What?
I met you because I had a beard. I was like, if I
You
met
met
you,
me
I
'cause
wouldn't-
you had a beard?
If I had no facial hair, I probably wasn't getting any puss. It was not a good time in my
So
life.
we met because you were getting puss. Are you saying that we
No.
Eskimo'd or what's going on?
No. I don't
Dude,
think so.
were you fucking one of the roommates? Dude?
Do you need a Ghostbuster?
Yo, dude, that's insane. Just like pulling up on someone and be like, dude.
Dude.
So you remember that dude that you lived with in college?
He said, suck
We
your-
found
Sucking
out.
your dick the whole time.
the whole time.
What?
Nah, man. Ron
do you
and I
wanna-
were cool. He's a cool. What are you talking about? It's like,
What do you want to do about it?
we
gotta-
You just have the video.
The video, and it's all AI. AI
This
now
is
can do
April
the whole
29th of 1994.
thing. Dude, right now AI could do the whole thing.
got it.
We could deep fake almost everything.
So the caveat though is right.
We got a bronze, a
find-
silver, a gold, and then a platinum.
we
badge.
find people that are already dead, right?
Oh my god.
And then
You're
we
a
find a
genius.
roommate that they had back
You're
in
a
the day,
genius. You're a genius.
and then we're like, "Yo, that roommate, don't worry, we got him.
Shark Tank.
Dead. He's dead."
Where's Mark Cuban when you fucking need him?
All right, guys.
He goes, all right, sharks, all right, sharks.
Like, listen,
We're looking
You might have
for
heard
we're looking for $500,000 for 30% equity in our business.
nobody offers 30, so you'll open yours.
What do you guys ever heard of like certain guys of blackmail? But this
Yeah.
is like
This
another
is
level.
called Ghost Bust Hymns
yeah, Ghost bust them.
instead of Bust Hymns.
Ghost bust them.
They start arguing over it. They're like, "You're a fucking idiot if
Yeah,
you don't."
Mr.
I'm buying.
Mr. Wonderful's like, okay, I'll give you $750,000 for 60% equity and all merchandising rights, and fucking
Soul.
and the chick from the QVC channel goes, why don't you give him a cigarette first before you fuck him? And Mark Cuban's like, take the fucking deal.
We got our asses,
Take the deal.
We got our pants down.
Yeah, we got
already.
we're like Mr. Wonderful.
Dude, as soon as that money hits the bank account, we're
Funniest-
gone.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
the funniest thing, dude, is the pitch. We'd have to come in there with like dioramas and like someone. We'd have to have
we
someone.
have one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
We're like Mark Cuban.
Yeah, we go. You remember?
You had a roommate back in college.
That's on national TV. And they're like,
Mark's like, what?
and you're like, what do you want to do about it, Mark? You don't want to kill him, do you? You're not a homophobe, are you, Mark? And
Oh,
they're
my
like,
God,
what if we
dude.
told you? He's already dead.
Guess we're not gonna go into any more details.
And
There's so many. The amount of crimes we have to commit.
it's insane.
No, we don't.
But
They're already all committed.
Yeah,
We're just
already
claiming
done.
them.
We're dude.
That's what I'm saying. The guy died. You could die in a car crash. Exactly.
We're just making ourselves.
We did that
liable.
for you. No, because we do.
Yeah. But we
But
get
it was,
credibility
it
for
was
it.
20 years ago, and we take credit for it. And we go, we did that for you, Mark.
Mark, you owe us, Mark.
Then we CGI the fake footage of him getting his dick sucked sleeping.
By the Dallas Mavericks
It's
mascot,
done.
by the horse.
Anybody could have been in that
Fuck,
costume,
dude,
Mark.
I was hoping I'd get drafted in
You
the next
wonder why
couple
you
years.
manifested this. This was us.
Yeah.
Like you didn't think of this on your own.
Yeah, Mark.
He sent this to you.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Like
Oh my God.
All right. A
from
million
fucking
dollars.
Boys in the Hood.
Dude,
He
imagine
goes, "What's
us.
up, Mark?"
As soon as that bank that
Where
hits
your
the
grandmama stay?
bank, we're on the Bahamas, fucking chilling.
Yeah, no, in
can't find us.
Switzerland.
Where are these Ghostbusters?
We're in Belize getting non-extradited.
Out smoking trees in Belize when they find me.
10%. Hans Gruber. Die hard.
Year 3 of the 90s.
What?
Yeah.
Nope.
They'll find me smoking
80
trees in
I think
Belize
it's
when they
8.
find me.
There you go. Sounds like a nice place to be. I've never
Belize?
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
been. You can always hit the other.
That would have been a good one.
That would've been a
That
good
would have been good.
Nah, that wasn't funny though.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was hilarious. I'm sorry.
So
I'll
did you
never
bring
say
that
that
up
again.
because that dude at the hotel was sucking people's toes while they were sleeping?
No.
Wow,
no.
did you see that guy?
Yeah, I
He
saw him
owned
when
the
I was
hotel?
At, yeah, at the
That
Hilton.
motherfucker.
Yeah, the
owned
Hilton.
hotel.
The Hilton in
Forgot,
Danbury.
Well, how does
That's
he
where I
own-
went
is
after
that his-
prom night.
His grandfather's hotel?
What?
Do you see how he looked?
Yeah, he looked crazy.
Imagine him owning a whole hotel. He was
A whole hotel. He
he-
looks like the dude who walks around. He's like with the
He walks outside the hotel. Remember when we were fucking where were we? Detroit?
Denver or Detroit.
Denver. I can't remember now.
We were. It depends, dude. No, Denver. We had some dudes getting wild
when
outside the hotel.
When we dropped the car off the rental.
When we dropped the blunt off out the back of the balcony. Oh, dude!
no,
at
the
the
rental spot when we got
and
the
the dude
pickup
had the
truck.
fucking Bowie knife, and he was just doing security for the car rental place.
He didn't
Dude,
work there?
dude. Yeah, he definitely didn't work there, but he wanted to. He was just doing charity
He
work.
looked like fucking crocodile Dundee.
Crack.
Dude, that dude was nuts. dude.
Crocodile
Dude,
Dundee.
he was
That's
He was
crazy.
brandishing a full Bowie knife, broad day.
Yeah, just fucking what do you call it? Holstered up.
Yeah, and he goes, yo, I hope you guys got a fucking valid visa or fucking American Express.
And we were like, you're not talking to us, bud. No, he was nuts. He was fucking pacing. He was protecting us, I think, though.
The
No, they
other
screwed
night,
us.
my roommate and I were
they
hanging
fucking
out,
screwed us.
and
Double.
we were just
Sucking each other's dicks.
riffing about being gay and stuff. And I was like, I'll fucking suck your dick while you're sleeping. Or he said it.
And I got news for you. That means you're
And then I
gay.
was
What are
like-
we talking about?
And then it like made me laugh, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, dude. What if like you lived with someone your whole time?" And I
He's
really-
confessing a
and my
crime that he
roommate-
did, dude.
my roommate was like, "What's wrong?"
Dude, he's
And
like,
I
yo,
literally, like,
I'm asking for a friend.
You know how we're
I
really
literally
cool?
Just started like laughing like I was earlier, just thinking about it. I was like, "Dude, think about it.
Yeah,
What if
think
you
about
lived
the
with someone your whole life."
The coolest
didn't
thing
know?
would be if your best friend sucked your dick, right? Now imagine you found out he was doing it the whole time.
And he goes, what do you mean? He goes, I'll be you big boys for a while, right?
We were living together for a while, man. You
How long have we
sucked
known
my
each
dick,
other
right?
for?
It was funny, dude.
I'd do anything for you, dude.
Made me laugh. Made me laugh a lot. It still does, clearly.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That ate up like 15 minutes of the
yeah, that was good. That was good.
Might
That
have
was good.
clipped that whole bunch.
Yeah, for what?
The
Oh, like
YouTube
clip. I was
yeah.
thinking like take it out.
Just
like,
a
what?
YouTube
That
clip
was-
of
that
like,
was gold.
hey man,
Hey man, we're starting a business. Hey man, just let you guys know we're fucking starting
Oh,
a beeswax.
I'm fucking. That took a lot out of me though. I
What?
liked it.
Admitting that
the riff
about you and your
Yeah.
friend?
No,
That's crazy, dude.
no,
so
that's
great.
not nothing.
Yo.
That's every day. Just being like, you're gay. No, you're gay, and then whatever.
Oh man, you guys got a great relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
The boys, though.
The
I think that's what everyone does, right? That's
No,
what
should.
Not what everybody does.
Like I got a good friend over there that fucking does it to me all the time. Every time I say something interesting.
Yeah, that is true. That's a young. That's a young. That's those are the most repressed men who are like, you
Yeah,
liked
they are.
ice cream, bro. You're fucking gay. Like you fucking licked ice cream. I would never do that in public, bro. I
Same
would never
dude.
get a cone and lick an ice cream cone in front of one of my boys.
Same dude watching you lick a fucking cone. Like, dog, you saw me buy ice cream. Look the other way.
Yeah,
That's true.
You saw I brought a banana for lunch.
because they're
Don't
getting
you
hard.
dare make eye
Because they're
contact
saying
with me.
it's gay, and then they're like, "You're so gay, dude," and then they're getting hard.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, why are you watching me eat this thing?
They're like, yeah. They're just all horned up. I'm gonna.
Charge $5.99 a month on my OnlyFans for this.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Oh,
Are you
man.
guys gonna? You guys trying to get food after this?
Yeah. Yeah, you're really resting your nose on that.
I'm
fucking
so
mic, bro.
hungry. It needs to rest, bro. This thing
Why?
is
It's
heavy.
weighing your neck down.
It is heavy.
That thing was a target. Call
Yeah,
that.
man.
He's practicing.
You say Jews run the world. They literally just push me against it, and it moves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, we need shit to go faster. Move it. And I'm like, all right.
And you
I'll
just
fucking
push it with your
part
nose?
this. And I'm not
You're
even
part-
Jewish. This is just, I'm a.
You're like
instrument.
Atlas in
He
Greek
parts,
mythology.
Yeah.
he parts the sea with it. Literally.
Like one of Zeus's lightning bolts. He's like, we need lightning.
And it's just your
Okay.
nose just strikes the earth.
It's like
It's
when
a-
you,
They need like the sun to move faster. I'm a weathering tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm an
definitely.
instrument.
there's a waterfall coming up. You just break the water so everyone
That's-
can walk through.
Dude, they were like, yo, what were they modeling the pyramids after?
He just looks up.
Sally's just lying on his back in the desert. Like, they're like, yo, the prophet. He moves the earth. The great god Horus. He's like, what?
What the fuck's going on?
He
guys?
goes, dude, any of your friends ever suck your dick while you're sleeping?
Get him out of here.
And then, no, that was the nose on the Sphinx, and it fell off because it fucking was too heavy. That was fucking great.
That's
You
mean,
guys
dude.
stink. Dude. that was the only good thing I came up with this entire podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What are you gonna
I forgot another story I had to
More
tell
like
you
the
guys.
sphincter.
That was it's something that happened in the city recently. You're gay, dude. That was a good one. I liked it.
Damn! Slut!
We haven't talked about women at all this podcast. It's been great.
That's because you've been running the show, dude.
I
If you let me and Mikey do our thing, we'd be talking about babes.
yeah, I mean it's
Straight puss.
Yeah,
dude.
we'd be
I
talking.
mean, not every day you get 6 fly honeys in a hot tub, but
but
This is true.
you're also not Mike Nice.
yeah, but it'll be something. Word is
It'll
bond.
be something. Word is bone.
5 G's a piece. We out.
Audi
And,
5000.
and then we just leave the podcast.
See ya.
53.
Do you know that Mark Wahlberg reference? His workout video from back in the day.
When he was fucking
When he
jacked
goes-
off
when-
the juice.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's in the
I
hot tub and he goes, shit, it may not be 6 fly honeys in a jacuzzi, but it'll be something. Word is bond.
Yeah, it's literally he's mocking.
5
him.
G's a piece.
He's jacked in a hot tub with all these models. He's like, yo,
And
you
it's-
might not be like me though, but
does-
it'll be something.
It sounds like I'm making fun of him, but I'm not
No,
because
it's
I
sick.
idolize. I
We love him.
idolize.
We're
that.
big Mark
I used to
Wahlberg
watch
fans.
that VHS before my basketball games.
You guys watch the end of Boogie Nights only.
I haven't seen Boogie Nights.
Well, you're not a real Mark Wahlberg.
No, I didn't watch
Have
it
you ever
because
had-
of it.
Have you ever had Wahlburgers?
Yeah.
No, I've never had it.
So
So you're
fuck
not a
you.
big Mark Wahlberg fan.
You don't
I
support his
Never-
fam?
I've heard they're okay.
They're on Coney Island. That's where I
Maybe
saw,
I'll
where I
take.
got them.
Well, if I go there, I'm
They're
having-
also in the grocery
I'm
store.
getting a hot dog.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
you
right
are.
across. They're right across.
Yeah, you are.
I
The
love-
fucking
I said
glizz
that.
gobbler over
Yeah,
here.
that's right, dude. But they do.
He
They're
goes,
right
this is what I
across.
used to do to my roommate.
Yeah, dude, that's gross.
You used to nickname your roommate Coney Island
His roommate's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
because that's where you go to get the glizzies.
He's gonna put like a little a light that pops on when someone walks in. You're not
Extra
getting-
chili.
You're not getting me, dude.
Because
Butt stuff.
Yep.
I got it.
Oh, gross again.
So let's
dude.
talk about women, dude. Let's talk
They've
about
got
Ew.
stuff that we like, right?
Yeah, let's talk about stuff that we
Right,
like, dude. Like not wiener shaped foods, you know? Because I would never eat one
All
of
right.
those.
So what about him? What do we know about them?
women? Incels.
Tits.
Where are they?
Where are
Who's got them?
What do they do?
where do
Are-
they go during the day?
How do we?
How do they
go
poop?
there?
I've never. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's
I-
what I was
do they? I don't.
Do you even poop with that butt, miss? What do you do with that? Yo, that's the greatest shit. Fucking my brother says that shit.
Do
out
their
the window.
periods pass poop with
Yo,
that
what do you
thing?
even poop with that
Attractive.
butt? What are you doing? That's the best cat call you can say. Yo, what do you do with that thing? You even poop with that? Doubt it.
You just have to
Doubt
tell.
it.
You have to be. Because cat calls, the thing is, you can just.
What?
You
You're gonna
cat
tell me how
calls-
to cat call?
No, you cat
Fuck you, dog.
calls. They
What
can
do you
either.
think? You're more Italian than me?
You have to get a girl. If you cat call a girl, you have to hope they're cool with it.
What?
Most of the time they're not. But if you cat call a girl in a slightly like, "Hey girl, you look," they'll be like, "Wait, what?" Like they'll.
If you slightly neg them?
Neg them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like wait,
Yeah,
or
that's
they'll
good
still
for
get
everybody.
mad.
That's good. They're
but
walking
it's
by
not-
and instead of
yeah.
saying something nice, you go, "What's up?"
Those shoes are hideous, but the rest of your outfit's great.
Yeah. Hey girl,
He goes, "Nice lip chick.
hey
nice
girl, you
lipstick
look.
choice."
Never mind. They'll be like, "Wait, what?"
There you go. That dress is brave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go, dude. That's a fucking slight-handed compliment.
I like that color on someone else. But
Hey girl, you look good for a mother.
she has no kids.
She has no kids.
Holy shit.
When do you do?
Yeah, dude. Or and then she.
That's a crazy skit to just do
Yeah.
in real life.
Tell women they look good for mothers.
No. Go outside
gotta
and
do that.
just negatively catcall people and be like, "Yo, it's not," because it's not sexual harassment.
Nope.
Now
Yeah,
it's just
it's exactly.
mean. Now it's
It's
just
not
mean.
sex- it's just mean.
now
And
you're
there's
just
no
being a
real
dick. Now I'm
crime.
just bullying.
Yeah.
And it's not high school,
Yeah,
so
shaming
what's the
them.
principal
Yeah.
going to
Can't
do
shame.
about it?
Like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
big
no, it's
deal.
not shame.
You could use extra.
You're not even
1,000 steps.
shaming.
That's shaming. I liked it better when you were like, "That dress is brave."
No,
you can
no
call
one's
them fat,
judging,
but it
but-
has to be a thing where it's not
No one's judging, but save the other half of the pizza. I'm just saying, we'll eat it later.
For the next day.
It's good cold too.
Like maybe after you get home.
I'm saying you could split mozzarella
Oh
sticks.
my god.
Yeah, man.
Doomer got mott sticks at Burger King the other night. Which is the stupidest thing in the world. And left the marinara sauce in my car. I was like, what did you dip those in ranch? Because that's all he got was ranch and marinara. And I think that he was fucking dipping mott sticks
doesn't match.
in ranch.
I like hot sauce with mozzarella
I
sticks.
would just dry
of course.
mozz sticks. I think at that.
Yeah. But the I'd take it because it's like BK Mott's. But it was that was a fucking
No, definitely.
It's a wild move. He's a
Dude.
wild kid.
Yes, dude. Doomer, man. If you get the right combination of drinks in him, he's a fucking
wild
savage.
kid with the ramen head.
For real.
And he's got sacred geometry, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, he
he
does.
was when we were at the Jameson show after we were hanging out. It was me, my girl, you guys, and those chicks from
Wherever.
Yeah,
Imagine
from wherever.
getting
They were
backhanded.
Waterbury chicks.
But he was like,
They were Waterbury chicks.
Waterbury chicks.
They're Waterbury chicks.
He
All
was
right.
like, he was just
No offense.
berating them
No
whenever they
offense.
said something. He was like, "You must
Shout out
be."
to Waterbury. I love
They-
Waterbury. I got family in Waterbury. You guys are the best.
One girl, I forget. It was actually shout out to the chick because I know her from a while back. But she said something, and Doomer was like, "You must be the stupidest fucking bitch I've ever met in my life." And
No way.
And it was so funny.
Oh my god.
But he said it so like
Oh my
cheerfully and
God.
like
Yeah.
and he kept doing it when she would say dumb shit. He'd be like, "Oh my god, you stupid bitch!"
Oh,
And
I think I know exactly what you're talking
And she was
about.
like, "Oh, you're so fucking."
How does dude? And he does that, and it does kind of work too. Like
Because he also says it like in a silly way.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he would talk to some chicks. He would come over to me, turn around, they're right behind him, and he'd go, "These fucking broads, am I right?"
broads, dude. He's like, yo, he goes, hey, one of you broads want a drink? It's like the greatest shit. To like it's just like, dude. All right, man. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he met his match. I went out with him a couple nights ago.
Oh, yeah.
dude,
And there was
that's
there was a chick that was this little small, hot blonde chick, and for whatever reason she was like the main character for the night, and fucking she was just doing a terrible Cockney British accent, kind of like we were doing at the beginning of this podcast,
yeah.
but not breaking it at all.
in the bar as her real voice.
Yeah, like with
insane.
everyone and
That's insane.
everything, which is borderline. No, not even borderline. It's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, you
But,
gotta break it and be like, "All right, my voice."
But Doomer tried to boop her, and it just turned sour. You know what I mean?
In a
Yeah.
good way though.
Yeah.
Like sour cream apple pie from
Like
that
sour cream and
pie
mott sticks
spot.
from fucking Burger King at 12 a.m.
Little dollop.
But yeah, he tried to boop her and she just shit on him, dude. It was the funniest shit because she was in a British accent the whole time, and she was like, "Look at you fucking look at your fucking shoes." She's like, "Oh, what are you, LGBTQ?" And like all her friends start laughing, and she's like, "We got an ally over here." And dude, Doomer's like looking at me, and he goes, "Quicks, are these broads serious?" Like, and he's like, look at him, he's like, "Quicks, are these broads for real right now?" Like, this stupid bitch. Like, and then she was like, "Yo, your pants are fucking stupid." And he just that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
He goes, "You have something on your shirt."
Yeah, no, he
uppercut shirt?
he said, and I quote, she goes, "My pants." This girl was like kind of hitting on him too, as she was like negging him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was making the shit.
And she was
out.
clearly drunk too, because she was doing a British accent for no fucking reason.
I would have been the one to just go full British with her and been like, "You fucking slag.
You
You come to
couldn't-
this fucking bar."
Guess who did?
Yeah.
This guy
Yeah,
called her a daft cunt.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with her.
I would've
She
kept
was
going.
on fire.
I
She was
would've
so in
gotten
the
drunk just
She
to
was
keep going
so
with it.
in the pocket, and I wasn't even involved in it. I was laughing. I was wearing a cat construction shirt, which is pretty dope. And
for all
fucking-
you newbies, Caterpillar.
Yeah,
the-
Caterpillar, and but you could tell that this girl was a real one because she knew what it was. And as she's ragging on Doomer for wearing all these fucking rainbow colors and shit, she looks at me.
How you look at your shirt?
I'm laughing at Doomer with. I'm like, "Yo, you're hilarious." Essentially, you know, with my laughter. You know how that works. And she just looks at me. She goes, "And we got a fucking bulldozer over here." And I go, "What, bitch? I was on your side this whole fucking time, bro." And that was when I clapped back, but I couldn't keep up with her. You know, she was in the pocket. But yeah, Doomer was like, "Fucking." He goes, "What? My pants?" He goes, "Look at your pants. There's no one even in your pants. I bet you I could get in your pants faster than you get in my pants." and she, like, I was like, "Whoa. Did you just fucking checkmate her? Like, did you just pull the illest strategy move ever?" And she just didn't even fucking flinch. She just kept ripping him. And I was like, "Dude,
Psych.
you can't keep up with this
Blocked.
kid. You can't keep up with her."
Dude, it'd be hilarious if she told her friends, "Hey, yo, watch this. I'm about to hit a fucking British accent on these motherfuckers."
Yo, she sees
You
Doomer
fucking
going.
cunt.
She sees Doomer going around fucking booping people, and she goes, "Watch this."
I'm gonna
he gets-
destroy this
When
kid.
that boop comes around here, I am gonna rip this kid a new butthole,
And I'm gonna do it with a British accent.
a new arse.
Cause, dude, imagine if like you told me, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking rip on this kid in a British accent." I'd be like, "No fucking way," and it'd be hilarious.
If I just sold to it the whole time.
yeah, I'd be like, "No fucking way."
I did it in Burlington once, but not ripping on someone. We were just ordering sandwiches.
Because you did it by
in
accident
German
at
accent.
first?
No, we were fucked up. And my boy was like, yo, just don't give up on this. Like, let's just roll with it. I was like, all right, dude. And we just ordered and ate in a restaurant the whole time. We were like, yeah, it's so good, yeah. And like, it was so bad, dude. It was like, the worst.
That's more Swedish shit.
Yeah, it was. It was extremely effeminate, and it was not a good. It was not a good depiction towards Germanic.
I really
folks.
like this wiener. More sauerkraut.
Have you ever been to Coney Island, yeah?
They got Wahlburgers right next to the Nathan's.
Oh man, dude.
But it is the Wahlburgers across from where they do the contest of the eating the hot dogs.
Yeah. It's a good spot to set up.
Disgusting.
But yeah, so you and your fake but I wish I was there for the boops. I can't imagine you booping strangers, being like, "Hey,
It's the funniest thing in the
You get a
world.
fight, I feel like.
yeah,
It's a non-aggressive thing.
Think so?
Everyone when they get booped, they like blush. No
What
one
if
gets no one gets mad. Like you don't boop a tough guy and he's like, "What the fuck did you just do to me?" And you're like, "I booped you," and he's like, like, you, like
I don't
it's like
know,
a
dude.
boop. It's a harmless.
what if you
know?
catch an elbow quick?
for a boop?
Boop.
And he goes boop. Fair game. If you get booped back and it's just harder, like you got booped. You
Yeah.
got booped back.
Dude, I want to see a face off like that Key and Peele skit.
Boop off.
Because they can't get. They're like there's the one
You
guy
have to
you
make
can't
someone look
get.
down. Oh, and they're just staring at each other.
He's a
like,
tough guy, and he's like, "No, you have something on your shirt."
He's like, "No, you have
And
something
he's
on
like,
your
"What?"
shirt.
He's like, "Fuck."
He's like, dude, that's a really
Yeah,
dope
it's a
Rick
good
and Morty
skit.
shirt you got on.
Psych.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude.
guys, I think I'm out of steam. I've hit a wall.
I'm out of boops.
I'm out of boops, out of steam, and we're at over an hour. So this is going to be fun, though.
Always.
We'll
It's
call
always
it.
fun.
Always. I've
gonna
never
call
been
it.
more disappointed.
I hope no, we don't say anything crazy.
Oh, we did, and it's all staying in. Nothing that raised
my
my
mic off
the
at
hair
one
I
on
don't
my
think we
head.
said anything.
I think I
crazy.
turned my mic off at one point.
You might have. Mikey Coon.
Mike, turn real quick. We're getting a pick in the middle of the podcast. That makes
Hell yeah,
sense.
dude. Nice.
I hope so.
You didn't
What's
did you
my-
show him the dick or
oh,
not?
that's-
Didn't show him
No.
the dick.
Do you guys?
Ooh, that's going on the
God.
profile. That's
I don't have Tinder.
no, of
look
course
like-
not. He's
you
got
look
a
like-
nice. He's got a nice lady.
I haven't
looks
had
like-
Tinder in.
One of the characters from Rio.
Dude, superimpose a
Anyone.
fucking stuffed sock in his pants and send that to his girl right now.
Do you guys have a anything to plug?
Absolutely. You can follow me, Sid_Floyd, on everything. Me and Mikey got new music coming out all the time. I got a couple new videos that just came out with my boy Jeffrey Doomer, who filmed them. We got some really cool shit coming with our boy Smirk, who just joined Alien Entourage. We got a new studio popping off in Connecticut coming soon. So all you comedians that are out here, we're gonna want you guys to come through for podcasts, skits, everything, all the above. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Also, we do a anime podcast for all you weebs and nerds out there that fuck with us called Village Hidden in the Shed. And I don't want to fucking toot my own horn, but we're kind of a fucking big deal on TikTok. And you know what I'm saying? We're kind of a big deal. So go check us out on there. And if anyone wants to hop on an episode with us, shoot us an email. That would be dope. Also, Shed Network is going live. And we got a couple big announcements on the way. For that shit, it's gonna be dope as fuck, and we got a bunch of really cool shows coming. So, give you dates, fills. Oh, fucking! I don't want to steal your plugs.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll,
Go ahead.
we will plug it up.
Yeah,
'cause you guys are
You
here.
go, Mikey.
So you can find me at Mike Nice CT on all the platforms, just like Sid said, and look out for new music and new podcasts all the time. Village in the Shed, Sports Schmorts, Shedcast, of course, the Shed Network. Website should be coming really soon, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, shows coming up.
Yeah, I forgot. We got to do this at the beginning of the podcast just so people hear this shit. To actually hear it.
May
But,
20th. Go check us out.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, please follow these dudes. Very funny, talented, great music. I always forget to
And we
mention
got
you guys are
some new
musicians.
stuff,
too.
too.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you, dude. Fucking, you guys already know. Follow me at Silly Selly on Instagram. Follow Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube because now we're doing
Numbers.
clips, and yeah, it's good.
Numbers.
Things are going up. Subscribe to the TikTok, Yes Offense Podcast. That'd be cool. Write a review where you can. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to come see me live this month, I'll be at the Flying Canoe May 19th out in South Windsor, Connecticut. That's going to be a dope lineup. I will also be with these two at Hudie's at the Nook in Westfield, Mass. May 20th, we're doing
Shout out to Buddha Joe.
we're doing a live podcast, live comedy show, and these two are doing a music performance, musical performance.
We're doing a
We're
live
doing a
musical.
music.
We're doing a musical.
So it's going to be a fucking party. So if you're listening and you're in that area, please come to that. That shit's going to be fucking fun. The following week, May 26th, what?
Just thinking of me and Mikey doing a musical on ice after your fucking comedy show.
That'd be awesome, dude.
We pull out the Zamboni and we're like,
What the fuck is that? Do we
So
sock
gay.
skate? That'd be fucking hilarious. Just sock skate.
the East Side Story.
The following week, though, I'll be at Powder Hollow Brewery in Enfield, Connecticut. That one is still open.
Oh yeah, we know a couple people up there.
Shut up, Tech.
And that'll be a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
we do, right?
And that's going to be
Free
dope.
my guy.
Shut up. And then the rest is in June. So that's it for May, guys. And I'm in a bunch of shows all over the city this month, so just check my Instagram. I post about those the day of or the day before. So, yeah, come see me. I appreciate that. And as always, guys, it's nice having you guys on. This is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
You say which prison are you performing at in Enfield?
Powder Hollow Brewery.
Oh, what is that? The
not a
women's
prison.
prison? Is that the
The women's prison. Peace, everybody. See you later, nerds.
Date bayo.
Nice, dude. Well played.